Workmem is probably the most dangerous config setting in Postgres. It looks harmless, just memory for sorts and hashes, but it's bitten more production systems than almost any other tuning mistake.
Dangerous how? It's just a memory limit, right?
That's the trap. It's not a limit per server or per connection. It's per operation, per connection. Get that wrong and you'll OOM the entire box. The default workmem is 4 megabytes. Sounds tiny, right? But remember, it's per sort node, per hash node, per connection. A query with 3 sorts uses 12 megs. 20 connections running that query? 240 megs, just like that.
So 100 connections could blow through gigabytes?
Exactly. While Postgres doesn't enforce a strict global cap, administrators can manage memory usage through configuration and monitoring. But if the math says you need 10 gigs and you've only got 8, the OOM killer shows up.
What actually breaks when workmem is set too low?
Postgres spills to disk. You'll see external merge with disk usage in the plan. That's temp files being written. It works, but it's orders of magnitude slower than an in-memory sort. Bump workmem for that session, and suddenly it fits in RAM. Quick sort, no disk. Query drops from seconds to milliseconds. Here's the classic mistake. You see sorts hitting disk, so you raise workmem globally to a large value. Feels safe? You've got 32 gigs of RAM. Then a nightly report kicks off 50 connections, each doing 4 sorts.
And because it's per operation per connection, the memory adds up fast.
Exactly. You can easily exceed your available RAM. When the system runs out of memory, the OOM killer may terminate processes, potentially taking down Postgres. Everyone gets disconnected. My DBA's free health check continuously collects query performance data and flags exactly which queries are spilling temp files to disk, then suggests a recommended workmem size based on observed query behavior. You get that in your first report, and it keeps updating every week.
So how do you fix slow sorts without blowing up the server?
Set workmem per session or per transaction, not globally. Keep the global default low, 4 or 8 megs. Then for the handful of heavy analytical queries that need it, set workmem right before you run them. That way your OLTP traffic stays lean, and only the queries that genuinely need more sort memory actually get it. You're in control of the total footprint. Use set local inside a transaction block. The elevated workmem applies only to that transaction, then it resets. Your connection pool doesn't inherit a giant workmem and surprise you later.
And for application queries that can't wrap a transaction?
Set workmem at the session level, run your query, then set it back. Or use a separate connection pool with a higher default for reporting workloads. The key is isolation. Don't let one query's needs become every query's allocation. My DBA's free health check connects to your database and starts analyzing your queries immediately. It'll show you which ones are spilling to disk, suggest recommended workmem settings per query, and keep monitoring week after week across 16 domains, not just memory. Head to mydba.dev and connect your database in a few minutes.